Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over three separate things, and those things include where you guys can go ahead and find Madame Nazar for today. Next thing that we're actually going to go over is all the different collection sets and their current cycle. And then the last but not least, we're going to go over all the daily challenges in extensive detail so that you guys can earn as much gold as possible here in Red Dead Online. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started by showing you right where you can find Madame Nazar for today. And Madame Nazar's location is in Grizzly's East. Now, your quickest fast travel destination will actually be down at Emerald Station. Otherwise, if you guys have the Moonshine Shack, this will be a little bit closer as long as you have it in New Hanover. Just make your way just north and you'll be able to find her, no problem. But if you guys only came here for this, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel. It shows your love and support of the videos. It tells me that you want me to continue making these types of videos, and honestly, it just really helps out the channel a lot. It helps me grow here on YouTube. So just spend that 2 seconds and click on that like button and make sure that you subscribe down below. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, and I hope that you guys go ahead and stay here for the rest of the video. So let's go ahead and get to it. Now the next thing we're actually about to go over, we're going to go over the different collection sets and their current cycles. Now, this has been slightly changed with the Naturalist DLC. So if you guys aren't really familiar, pretty much anything that uses the field shovel is going to be a random location now. So this includes the coins, lost jewelry, arrowheads, family heirlooms, and right now, exclusive to the PS4, the fossils, and eventually that will come to the Xbox as well. But that just means that those items, you might get 2 or 3 of the same item each day, even though you might be going to all the different locations. So just bear that in mind. It's still a really good opportunity and good way to make a ton of money here in Red Dead Online. It just doesn't mean that you might get a full set each and every single day. But coins and lost jewelry, arrowheads, family heirlooms, fossils all require the field shovel and or the metal detector. So we got lost jewelry at cycle number 1, arrowheads at cycle number 2, family heirlooms at cycle number 1, coins at cycle number 1, and then the fossils at cycle number 2 for today. Now the next 4 sets I'm actually about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. So have at it, and I strongly recommend that you guys get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can anyway, because it's definitely worth your time and energy to put a little bit of effort into some collecting, because it's still a fantastic way of earning money here in Red Dead. Now the nice thing about the American Wildflowers is there's actually 3 sets each and every single day, and then there's additional of the more common flowers like cardinal flowers, rhubarb, things like that. But American Wildflowers are going to be a part of cycle number 3. Tarot cards are going to be a part of cycle number 2. We have antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 6. And then last but not least, we have the bird eggs at cycle number 2 as well. Alright, so the next thing we're going to go over is we're going to go over all the daily challenges. So let's go ahead and get that started. We're just going to kind of pull up to the side of the road over here, kind of get out of everybody's way. Now, the first thing that we're actually going to quickly do is we're going to just go over this list real quick, and then we're going to break them down in detail. So the first one on our list is the daily general challenges. We got 3 cooked seasoned venison. We have 1 defend a campsite, 5 evergreen huckleberries picked, 1 showdown in any showdown series, finish it, 1 moose skin, 5 perfect pelts sold, 3 player kills with a bow in free roam events. Bounty hunter roll, we got 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters, 2 bounties tagged with tracking arrows, and then 1 hard or legendary bounty mission completed. Critter roll, we have 20 carcasses donated within 10 minutes, 3 donated deadly predator carcasses or skins, and then 7 medium animal carcasses donated trips. For the collector roll, we have 3 items sold to Madame Nazar, 3 collector maps used, 3 family heirlooms found. Moonshiner roll, we have some completed special moonshine recipe, drank own strong moonshine, and then 2 moonshine story missions completed. Then the naturalist roll, we have 5 animal samples sold to Harriet, 3 mountain or grassland animal samples taken, and then last but not least, we have 3 wetland animal samples taken. All right, now that we've actually done and gone over that entire list, let's go and talk a little bit about the opportunity that you guys have each and every single day. Now, I go over this every day, so if you guys are already familiar with this, just have to bear with me for just a couple minutes. You guys have the opportunity of earning up to 11 gold bars every single day. Now, there's 2 requirements. First requirement is to make sure that you've completed at least 1 daily challenge going on for 21 days in a row and then maintaining 1 going forward. There's always 1 or 2 daily challenges that you can get done within like a 5-minute period. So just spend that 5 minutes, log into Red Dead Online. If you're watching this video anyway, just do one of the daily challenges, and then that way you can continue on. Now, the other requirement is, so that you guys can get the most opportunity, is going to be getting all of the roles purchased. So Bounty Hunter, Trader, Collector, Moonshiner, or the Naturalist role, and then be at least a rank 10. That's going to give you guys access to those 3 daily challenges each and every single day. And then you got the challenge goals there at the bottom there. And if you guys complete all 7 of the daily general challenges, you get 1.5 gold bar bonus if you have up to 11 gold bars anyway. Might get less depending on if you're not at a 21-day streak. And then the other challenge goal is to complete 9 of any of the rule challenges. So that's why I'm saying that you guys should have all the roles and be at least a rank 10 in each of them, because you only have to complete 9, but there's 15 available. So you can pick whatever 9 are the easiest and try to get those completed to get that point, or that 1.5 gold bar bonus, up to that 1.5 bar bonus. Might be less again, depending on what your current streak is at. All right, let's go ahead and break these down in detail for you guys right now. We're going to be starting with the daily general challenges. The first one here is cooked seasoned venison. Now, this is kind of a 2-part process. Number 1, you guys have to get a couple herbs. It could be thyme, oregano, or mint. And I recommend going along the Dakota River area. If you guys go down south of where Valentine is at, and make your way pretty much on either side of that river, and then go around, you guys will find thyme, oregano, and mint as well. And you just need 3 items. That way you can cook this. And then what you're going to want to do after that is go after any of like the pronghorns, or you're going to want to go after any like white-tailed deer. That will give you the venison that you guys will need in order to cook that, and then you'll need a campfire. So it's a couple-step process. A campfire could be the wilderness campfire, which is now basically your pocket campfire. You can set that up anywhere. You can go to any one of the major cities. Almost all of them have a campfire, or you can go to your camp and do it there as well. The next one is to defend a campsite. Now, there are a couple different opportunities. I'm actually about to show you guys on the map here real quick. I think I actually had one of these pop up, but I'm going to show you guys the ones that, for me, are the most common. Right here in Blue Water Marsh, right between the A and the R in Marsh, is an opportunity. Let's see. I don't have this come up very often. There is one in the Heartlands, actually on top of the hillside, like right about in here. That will happen from time to time. Another defend the campsite is over by Blackwater in this general area right here. And then another one is over in a New Austin area, kind of a little bit west of the E, pretty much right in this area. So those are probably the more common locations. And then we just got disconnected. So that's always fun. All right, so let's go ahead and continue right where we left off, with hopefully no more interruptions. All right, moving on from there, we got the 5 evergreen huckleberries. So I'm going to show you guys kind of my go-to spot for the evergreen huckleberries. If you have the Moonshine Shack down in the bayou, so down over here, there's actually quite a few opportunities all around in Lemoyne area. But specifically, let's go and focus right here. If you guys come up to this location, there's like 2 that are right next to each other. Now just keep in mind that evergreen huckleberries only spawn in like 1 or 2 at a time, no more than that. You can also find another one right about, this one's a little bit more tough. I'd say it's probably right about there. There's going to be a couple actual bushes right next to this Moonshine Shack, pretty much on one on either corner. Then you have another one that's going to be close to the A. You're going to have one up here, and then one down here kind of by the fence by this house. So that should give you guys enough locations, because what did I give you guys? 7 locations? 8 locations? Minimum is 1 at each spot with a max of 2. So you should be able to get that completed pretty easily. And apparently this is just going to be a problem tonight. Lovely. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. So we already got the evergreen huckleberries taken care of. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Finish a showdown in any showdown series. So just finish any of them and you'll be able to get that one. You have to start from the very beginning to the very end. So if you get put into a game halfway through, it will not count it. One, moose skin. Now I'm going to show you guys some of the best locations for moose, in my opinion. My go-to spot is actually over in tall trees. Now, what you guys will need to do is pretty much ride around in an area and kind of follow this tall tree's pretty much word right in here. If you guys kind of go back and forth to there, and that's just not going to be very much fun for us to keep doing that. And then if you actually head a little bit west towards Aurora Basin, you should be able to find moose in that area, and then you're going to have to go ahead and skin it. Now we guys got to get logged back in and finish up the rest of them. Next one on the list is to have 5 perfect pelts sold. So you guys are going to have to make sure that you guys get those 3-star animals. Pretty much if it's a small or medium animal, use a varmint rifle. And if it's a larger one, use the bolt-action rifle. Maintain the quality of pelt, and then sell it. I'm guessing we could sell this to either Gus or the butchers, but I guess I haven't tried. If you guys have tried, please leave a comment down below. And then last but not least, for the daily general challenges, we've got 3 player kills with the bow in free roam events. So make sure that you guys bring in your bow and just get any player kills. They're going to be a free roam event, so it could be like Dispatch Rider, Cold Dead Hands, Railroad Bear, and things like that. And bring your explosive dynamite arrows as well. Bounty Hunter roll. This is the only roll that does pay out additionally in gold, which is fantastic. We've got 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters, where you're looking at Wallace Station, Strawberry, or Blackwater. 2 bounty targets tagged with tracking arrows. Now, this does require you guys to purchase the pamphlet beforehand. So if you guys don't have that pamphlet, then it's not going to be worth your time at all in order to actually get that. So definitely bear that in mind. And this is actually getting really annoying that we have to go through this yet again. Rockstar just needs to fix their stuff instead of implementing new things. As soon as you get those player kills, then you should be done with that one. Now the next one on our list is actually going to be hard or legendary bounty mission completed. Now the best way to do this is if you guys want something fast, then do the hard legendary bounty. If you guys want something more fun and entertaining, then do the legendary bounty. So it's completely up to you. But now going back to that tracking pamphlet just real quick, it does cost $500. If you guys don't have the money, save your money for something else, purchase something else. It is definitely not worth it, as you're only going to use this one to obtain gold in the long run. So you'll never use it on a normal bounty hunt anyway. But if you guys really want to buy it and you have enough money, then by all means go ahead and do it. It's your money. It's your player, your character. You can do what you want. So the next one actually on the list is going to be the Moonshiner roll, or the Collector roll. We've got 3 collectibles sold to Madame Nazar today, so that you do have to physically go to her location in order to sell these, so just keep that in mind. We got 3 collector maps used for today, and then we have 3 family heirlooms found. And again, family heirlooms are going to be a part of cycle number 1 for today. All right, so let's go ahead and move back a little bit and go back to the trader roll. We've got 20 carcasses donated within 10 minutes. Going after the small carcasses is what you're really going to want to do. So the small animal carcasses are going to consist of bats, rats, toads, bullfrogs, any of the squirrels, western chipmunks, and crows, and any of the small birds. So it could be waxwings, cardinals, orioles, whatever. As long as they're a small bird, then that's what you guys are going to want to go ahead and find. The next one on the list is to get 3 donated deadly predator carcasses or skins. Now, the best way to do this is actually donating alligators. However, we have seen a lot more wolves lately, so either one would actually be fine. But if you guys want to donate alligators, you can just set up your camp in the bayou or in Blue Water Marsh area, and you'll be able to get those ones pretty quickly. And then last but not least, for the trader roll, we got 7 medium animal carcasses donated to crypts. So that should be anything on the sides of the horses. So you're looking at goose, ducks, any of the birds, so hawk, eagle, condor, turkey, vulture, regular turkeys, rabbits, raccoons. You know the drill. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Now we got the Moonshiner rolls, and the Moonshiner roll is going to consist of completing a special moonshine recipe. Now, the special moonshine recipe is going to be the Creek Plum, the Argarita Flower, or the Caribbean Rum. Drink your own strong moonshine. So you're going to want to create a strong special moonshine. Obviously, you're going to get the most bang for your buck anyway. That's going to give you the most profit. And as soon as you start brewing it, you're going to be able to get that at your bar, and then you're going to go ahead and drink that. And then the last but not least for the moonshiner is going to be 2 moonshine story missions completed. So you can either go back to the progress menu if you've already completed them. If you haven't done anything with the moonshiner role, then you guys will have to talk to Maggie. Otherwise, you can actually talk to Maggie regardless if you've already completed them or not. So those will take a little bit of time, but they're not incredibly difficult. Now, the last one on the list is going to be the naturalist role. We have to sell 5 animals samples to Harriet. So you're looking at basically anything you really want to. And since you have to get 3 mountain or grassland today and 3 wetland, that's going to be your 5 that you're going to sell. So mountain, grassland should consist of like the deer. So it could be a doe or a buck. For the white-tailed deer, it could be the American pronghorns or the doe pronghorn. You could also look at bison and a few other ones as well. The wetlands will consist of the large alligators and the small gators. So you might, if you're already going hunting for the deadly predator, carcasses or skins, you might as well get a couple more samples of those. There's a lot of snakes involved in there. And I can't remember what all the other ones are off the top of my head as well, but I believe like the toads and bullfrogs are also in that category. But they basically die, so I don't think they are, because I can't double check for you guys. I still have to put these into memory what exactly they all are. But that is all the daily challenges done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding any of the daily challenges, then by all means leave a comment down below, because I'd love to be able to help you guys out if I possibly can. But if you guys did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys stay gaming.